There we go.
Hey, Kevin, what is up, my man?
What is going on with you? Not too much, dude. I shaved, and
I
I was
did.
just going to tell you.
I did see you shaved.
Well, I shaved a little bit, so I had the big beard. It was sort of getting a little matty, and then I realized I do this a lot. I do this a lot. And when you do that a lot, I must do it so much. In fact, starting to rub like little, almost bald spots right here.
Do you think that's really possible?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe I was sleep the way I sleep or something. And anyway, it was
Uh huh.
all getting gristly and wiry. And I was like, I have to get rid of this thing. I shaved it off, dude. I felt like a new man.
Are you going
But
for a
what?
goat? For a
No, so
goatee?
this was a few days ago. So my stuff comes in really fast. I didn't go all the way, but this was all super clean shaven, and I trimmed this down pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But I shaved that off. Nice razor action, all that good stuff. Felt amazing. The thing is, though, I don't see my face that often. Uh, my face. When you have a beard, you don't see your face, dude.
Oh,
And
I
then you
guess yeah.
shave it, and you realize you have no chin. Or I'm sorry,
Oh,
you have
yeah,
a sunken in chin, and then you have another chin growing
yeah.
underneath the first chin,
That
and it's
happens.
not the sexiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, that's
Yeah,
my story.
beards are used to make men more intimidating because it makes your jaw look larger. So that's why guys with beards
It
are usually more intimidating than guys without beards, unless the guy already has a huge jaw to begin with.
I think guys with big jaws typically are clean shaven. What do you think?
They would, yeah, they would, because they don't need the extra
You
girth
don't need
for the
it.
beard. They got
You
plenty
don't need to
of
deal
chin.
with that bullshit.
They got the chin girth. They don't need it.
I got that chin girth.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, so anyway, that's my story. So I'm looking a little funny, and
you
then
look, you look funny. You look different. I mean,
I look
it's like looks
different.
a little younger, maybe.
I do look younger, huh? What do you think? What age? What could I pass for? I talked about this with my son.
I mean, like at a distance, like 100 yards. You're talking about like up close.
Hmm, 45 yards.
45 yards. You're a 22-year-old man.
You too. Of course, I can't
Uh,
see that fucking far,
yeah,
but sure.
yeah,
I said, my son, I said 30. He goes, probably 30. I said, cool.
but
That means I could.
you don't have gray hair, do you?
I do. I just started getting grays in my little flavor saver area,
Not
just
the
to
top, not the
sprinkle throughout
not
the
the
beard, but nothing
not the
crazy.
top.
No, dude,
Yeah,
like two. I got like two of them.
mine's all gray.
You got that cool gray look though. I mean, like you just have it in like certain spots, almost like it's intentional.
Yeah,
It's cool, man.
it's a new style.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not. It could be worse.
No, you look good with
Uh,
it. There's
yeah,
people
and
who don't, bro. There's people who look like shit with gray hair,
all
and those people are women. Oh.
all the ladies at the ER this morning like my gray hair.
What happened today? You got a story to tell.
That was my shift. I
You're
almost
still.
freaking died, bro. I was
What did you do?
dying.
What did you do?
I got up 4:30 to the kid was kicking her little feet, wanting to get fed. So I
Hmm.
woke up to feed the child, and and I thought I had like the gas bubbles,
Hmm.
and I was like, oh man, I gotta freaking take a dump or something. And I got the gas bubbles, like the gas pain, and you're trying to like let it kind of pass, and then instead of like decreasing in pain, it exponentially increased in pain.
Oh no.
I'm talking about, and I'm pretty good with pain too. And it was the point where I'm googling stuff instantly, like make sure my appendix didn't burst,
Mm.
and then because it was like a lower left abdominal pain that was super, it was bad. And so
Okay.
then I was like, all right, well let me Google that real quick, and it comes up with uh, kidney stone, probably is what the case may be.
Mm.
So I woke up my wife. I was like, hey babe, you gotta watch the kid. I gotta go to the ER uh, while I'm still lucid. Because I'm like, I'm not calling an ambulance. I'm like, what do I look like?
No.
So I get in the car, and bro, it's good every once in a while to have some extreme amount of pain because it lets you practice, like not to be a little punk in life, But
Yeah.
it was
Hmm.
definitely the 15-minute drive to the ER was intense. I started getting
Really?
like I got like nauseous. The pain was so much I was getting nauseous. I thought I was gonna pull over to puke.
Uh oh.
Yeah, and
All right.
I had to do the whole like there's different ways you can deal with mentally deal with pain. So pretty much, I was doing the whole.
Lamaze. Were you doing Lamaze?
No, I wasn't doing Lamaze. I was just telling myself, there's like you can do it, like you break it down in time. So it might be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15, whatever you can mentally handle. So I was like, a person can do anything for just 1 minute.
Hmm.
So I'm like, you can do anything for 1 minute, no matter what how tough it is. If you break it down in 1 minute, so it's got me to
Hmm.
14 minutes. I'm like, you can do anything for 1 minute. I'm like, quit going internal. Don't be a little punk. Just drive. You can do it. I go, what if you got shot? I'm like, if I got shot, it would feel very similar to this. What am I gonna do? Sit there and cry and like a little ball? Like, no, you fight. So I was like,
Yeah.
so it was a good practice. I got to practice, like if I got shot, how I would not be a little punk about it, get myself out of there. Like, can I get an actual? If I got shot and I need a like fist fight, I think I would have more adrenaline dump too. It'd help out a little bit because I had no adrenaline going on. It was just straight gut wrench, like I was getting bayoneted in the stomach. It was intense. So I got to the ER.
Okay.
Once I got to the ER, I checked myself in, and the lady's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'm dying. I don't know. It hurts. It hurts bad." And she's like, "Okay." She takes my stuff down, and it was probably a good. They send you in for like an abdominal scan. But
Hmm.
once I even got to the ER, it was a solid hour later before I got any sort of like pain meds for it. So I just had to just grin and bear it. I was like, it was good. It's good. It's a good feeling. I kind of appreciate the situation in a lot of ways because it's a kidney stone. But that jagged little meteorite of a rock going from your kidney to your bladder, that's the trail of tears right there, homie.
So it
That
wasn't.
is,
So it was a kidney stone.
yeah, it was a kidney
It
stone.
is.
Yeah,
Was or
and
is?
it's still there. It hasn't gone yet. I haven't
Oh,
gotten rid of it
dude.
yet.
Mm.
And I was doing and this other lady, like this, was having another, she was coming over to the house to do a podcast about some like, overland van stuff. And
Hmm.
we had it scheduled for this morning or this afternoon. And I was in the ER at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I don't know if I could do it. Like then they said they were going to release me in like an hour. They gave me some pain meds.
Hmm.
They gave me morphine in the hospital, which that stuff worked pretty well. But I usually don't. I'm super leery about drugs. I don't like, like all those barbiturate stuff or any of those like opiates. They're all dangerous, man. That's freaking dangerous.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they gave me enough where I can make it home. Um, but my pupils were all pinned out too. They're not bad now because I'm all back to normal. But they were pinned out earlier. I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, I'm on something.
Are you
But yeah,
feeling
I made it
good?
home. No, I didn't feel anything. It just didn't. I didn't feel like I was high or anything. You just didn't feel any pain, like
Okay.
the original pain. And like now, the I think it's made it down the highway from the kidney to the bladder now.
Urethra.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think it's circling the drain in the bladder, just kind of doing a little damage in there, peeing out little
Hmm.
reddish urine, and waiting
Hmm.
to do the last 100-yard dash to come out the pipe, and then hear it tink on the bowl, and I'll be set. So that's the next thing to look forward to is because this right here is not too bad. It just flares up every once in a while it's still like in there, doing
Hmm.
the marble around the penny. You put the penny in the thing and it just circles around
Hmm.
until it falls. It's like that.
So my mom had that. I
Hmm.
thought I had that about 6 months ago. So it turned out to be who the hell knows? Nothing, I guess. But she had hers blasted, like radiation blasted into smaller.
It was probably still in her kidney at that point. It hasn't left her kidney
Mm,
because
okay.
it's like imagine. No, I'm not a doctor by any means, so don't use this medical advice. But I'm saying it's essentially a kidney stone is like hail. You know what hail? You know what hail
Hmm.
is?
Hmm.
It starts off as this water drop that goes up and gets just recirculated into the clouds in the upper atmosphere, and more water freezes on it until it becomes a heavy enough ball that it just falls to
Okay.
Earth. So essentially, kidney stone is like human hail, internal
Okay.
hail, yeah, internal hail, but Hail, not Hell. But it's depending on how
But
much
it's kind of
quantity.
both.
It could be both. Yeah, it could be both. Because it was painful, bro. She's like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the pain? I said 8 because it hurt really bad. She goes, you look like a 10. I go, yeah, but it always can hurt more. And later on, my statement became true because it started hurting more.
Why did she
So,
say you look pasty
because
white and
I was
sweating and
sweating. I was sweating. And then I went in the bathroom and dry heaved because it
really?
hurts. Yeah, like I've never had pain so much that I dry heaved and like threw up a little bit just because of the intense amount of pain.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting, right?
Yeah,
Like,
super common though.
yeah,
Super common.
I think it's those pinchy freaking energy drinks. Those things will do it to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. So that's what I'm.
Well,
I through. I'm like 50% of that done. I'm waiting for this thing to freaking to come out. If someone time is to come out in the next 30 minutes, then I'll take you in the bathroom with me and show you hit the bowl.
yeah, I want to see pics.
Yeah, for sure. This is my little meteorite.
I want to see
Uh-huh.
your little meteorite.
This thing's a dude. This thing's a planet killer, bro. It's
You think
huge.
so?
It's a planet killer. Yeah,
All
total
right.
extinction. That's how big this is. A huge meteorite of a of a kidney stone. It's about to plummet to Earth. Yeah.
What do they recommend? What do they say? Go home. Here's morphine. Go home. Pass it. What?
Don't be a little bitch about it. Suck
They
it
tell
up.
you to take anything, do anything.
They gave me some pain meds. They gave me what did they give me? Something to make my pee flow like to like double the size of the freeway, so it makes it a little easier to
Mm,
pass. And then
okay.
they gave you I didn't have an infection or anything, so I wasn't worried about that. But they gave me some other pain meds. But like I said, I try to
Mm.
avoid taking pain meds if possible. God, I don't want to be a junkie on the streets. Next thing giving hand jobs for crack. No,
I hear that happens every day.
it
It
happens
starts
all
with
the time.
it starts with
It's
one pill. Code
dude, it does. It for
one
sure does.
pill.
Back pain.
There you
That
go.
majority of heroin addicts started off on OxyContin, man. A lot
Hmm.
of them, not all of them, but a lot of them, and then they run out of prescription because these dummies. And once again, it's a disease or whatever they call it. But you freaking know what it's doing to you. You know in advance. So you suck up a little bit of pain and try not to get yourself hooked on OxyContin. So next thing you know, you're not giving hand jobs in the streets for heroin.
You try to. I don't know. It's
But
well, and we were just talking about how everything's laced nowadays. Well, not the stuff you get in the from the
not the
dock, but then you move onto the streets, and next thing you know, you're tits up.
no because if you if you let yourself you overdo it on over the counter pain medication like oxycontin, which is definitely addictive.
Hmm.
uh, you can for sure once you stop doing it, you want to chase the high again. You go back in there and you get some more drugs, but you can't buy them. You can't get them prescribed, so now you get them off the streets. Which now they got fentanyl in them and all sorts of kind of crap. Fentanyl's a killer, man. It's killing people like crazy.
You just keep chasing the dragon too, huh? Chasing
Yep.
that next high, because no high is as good as the first high, is what they say.
Hmm. So I prefer
Well,
not to do any sort of. I'm an uppers guy anyway. I think if I was going to get addicted to drugs, it'd be like cocaine or something.
yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
because then like who wants to lay around like a sloth all day? What a waste.
Yeah.
At least coke, you'd be getting shit done. You know what I mean? You're like, woo, let's go, let's
Yeah.
make money. Let's fucking trade stocks or whatever.
Do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that stuff just it feels good and relaxing, and I think
No,
that's our human nature.
no.
Usually, is we take the lazy route. We usually do,
These
and that just makes you even lazier and lazier and lazier. We just
nah.
want to feel
I
good.
don't think you feel anything. I think it removes all pain. Like you don't even have like any emotion. You have just. I think it takes
When
away
you're on
all like heroin,
painkillers.
like heroin, painkillers, all that stuff. You just kind of veg. You don't really
No,
feel. You don't feel sad. You don't feel happy. You don't feel anything. You just feel numb.
no,
You
dude.
feel. You feel.
No,
You feel.
no,
You feel comfortably numb.
no, man. All
That's the
the
whole song
heroin
about it.
addicts and everything. They talk about. I think maybe towards the end, but that initial rush is just like
Maybe day one.
heaven flowing through your veins, and just. You ever watch that show Intervention?
I've watched it before. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of heroin addicts on there.
Yeah. The heroin.
They shoot up and they immediately go down, and snot starts dripping out of their nose, and they got a lit
Eyes
cigarette.
roll back. Uh huh.
Yeah, and then they
They're
wake
still
up.
awake.
Yeah,
Well, they look like asleep, but they're still like on the nod. Like, they call it on
right,
the nod. But
right.
yeah, so I'm trying to avoid to become a junkie right now. That's my goal, and I need to piss out this freaking meteor.
What do you
This
think
Earth killer says rock,
what do you think the time frame is on this guy?
bro. I don't know,
Tonight?
man.
A week?
No, I think it'll be less. Right now, damn, he's like running the track.
Yeah.
I can feel him in there running the track.
Oh man.
So
Well,
I'll probably take one of the pain pills before I go to bed, so I can sleep through the night. But like right now, yeah, he's freaking running the track.
oof. Well, glad to have you on the show. Could have been
Ouch!
worse, dude.
Ouch! Oh yeah,
It could have been fuck. Could have been
appendicitis. They had
some
cut
sort of
me open.
crazy infection.
Yeah,
And you go into the hospital, they tell you got COVID, then you die. They tell you died of
Yeah,
COVID.
so
Yeah.
everybody was in there was hacking.
No,
But
I'm
the
sure
funny
they
thing
were.
was, this was the ER,
Mhm.
and I got seen. There was two other people in the lobby. I got seen within 7 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't too bad. But there was a bunch of some of the rooms had like the little tinting on it, so I assume it was something. There was some weirdo in there whining about something. Ah, help me, whatever kind of nonsense. Yeah, but
I'm
I think
dying. I'm
I'm
dying.
dying. Dying. I'm dying. But yeah, it was all drama, straight drama. It must have been a drama teacher because it was a drama.
It was a drama
Yeah,
fest.
like
Well, there's like
relax.
today was one of those days, man. Maybe the I don't know moon was in or out, or there was a volcanic explosion
Oh yeah, and
outside
like
of
the
Tonga. There's
tidal wave. There's tsunamis
tsunami.
coming.
Yeah,
It hit.
well, yeah, they
Did it
said
hit? It was like 7:30. It's supposed to hit in the morning. I
I
don't know
don't
if
what,
it.
here or there.
No, it's supposed to hit here on our coast at like 7:30
Oh,
a.m. That's when it's
really?
supposed to come in. I saw the news alert when I was up at 4, clutching my kidney.
Oh, it was 7 a.m. this morning or tomorrow morning.
No, yeah, this morning.
Okay, man, that
I'm
shit
pretty
travels
no.
fast.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
maybe
it's pretty far out there.
maybe it is tomorrow morning.
No, cause yeah, it's got to be because there's
Yeah.
still warnings in effect right now. It's not going to be anything crazy, but
You don't think
it's just
so?
fucking
I think it's
no
pretty. I think after the whole Japanese tsunami that wiped out everything. What's the other one? Indonesia or something?
Indonesia. Yeah.
Yeah. After those two, I think everybody got super paranoid. I mean, it makes for a good news story now.
Well, I think everyone thinks I always thought it was going to be this fucking 100-foot wave that just comes and crashes, but it's really just like an elevated ocean level. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
feeling it? Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
In through the nose, out through the mouth. But it just kind of raises up, and if as long as you're not right there, right by the beach, you're fine. And even if you are, it looked like the people in Tonga, the water just sort of came up, and they got their feet splashed and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not like a wave. It's just the actual
Mm.
level of the sea goes up
But
and
but it
it
could
just
be a wave.
no, it's not like a Fred Flintstone wave. It's not like a Fred Flintstone wave coming by. It's just because so what happens is the Earth picks up. Where are we at? So you're not looking at my visual demonstration.
I'm
It
sorry.
picks
Go
up,
for it.
and
Hmm.
then depending on the size of the Earth, that whole section of water gets up, and instead of the wave being like a wind-driven wave,
Hmm.
it's the entire section of water is moving. So the sea level rises like 6 feet, 10 feet sometimes. And the thing is, the farther it goes in, the deeper it gets.
Right, but say it happened not too far off the shore, right? And it
Uh,
was a meteor or
well,
explosion
a
from below.
meteor's no. But meteor's different. That's different than a seismic tsunami. Tsunami from a
Okay.
meteor is different than a tsunami from an earthquake because the earthquake, the actual ground moves up, creating the sea level like a large wave that's long.
A land
Versus,
shift, right?
yeah, land shift versus a meteor, which is like a ripple effect wave, which would be like
Right,
The Fred Flintstone type.
right. Well, good thing it was. I mean, that's probably next, if we're being honest. So there was
The Fred
that.
Flintstone wave.
Yeah, like the meteor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They just
I
made a movie about it. Did you see that? Don't Look Up.
it's a little on the nose for me. It was a little much.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. I was
Yeah.
driving to like Nevada. I had like 8 hours to kill. I watched. That was one of the 4 movies I watched.
Okay. It was all right.
I
It
mean,
wasn't terrible.
it
It takes
wasn't
a
terrible,
yeah.
and you can't. And it was. I wouldn't say it was one side or the other. Which I think it was what climate change was. It kind of was it the gist of it? Was that the
I don't know what these guys are going for, dude.
because someone else pointed this out. Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio has a billionaire sized yacht that fucking drinks like 100 gallons of fuel a mile. And this turd burglar's telling me about looking up. Fucking look down, bitch. That boat you're on's fucking us up, you know?
Not only that, dude, I actually have some insider scoop. Should I say this on a public
Oh,
podcast?
what is it, bro? What
Oh,
is it?
he likes the and this is 100% real too. I had a girly friend who worked for a very rich man in Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
and she had to should I tell this story? I guess we only have 3 listeners.
Yeah, so who are these three people going to tell?
Right. So she had to get like these I think passports or something arranged for all these younger ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And Leo was was going to be on the boat. Speaking of boats,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
That makes complete
I
sense.
mean, it doesn't. Yeah, does it surprise you?
No, dude, if I was a rich, good-looking millionaire and had a big ass yacht, yeah, dude, you'd find a lot of chicks on there. You do
I
the
think. I
damn.
think. I don't know if they were all even of age.
Oh, stop it. They're not underage. Stop it.
I
They
think it's
are
like
not.
17. I'm talking 17, 18-year-olds.
18's of age. I mean, it's a little on the nose for a 40-year-old, but it's still, at least it's
Yeah.
still like, legal. I think 17 might be legal in some states too.
Yeah, if you go into the international waters.
Yeah, there's no laws out there. It's all pirate law.
Yeah. Sorry, Leo.
Pirate
Sorry
law.
to blow up your spot there.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But
no, the movie I couldn't really figure it out. I was like, wait a minute, are the politicians are they supposed to be Republicans? Are they supposed to be Democrats? And
I think
it felt like
that's.
they were supposed to be Republicans, but then there was like this shot where she had was it a picture of her and Bill or Hillary on her desk or something?
Oh,
I don't know.
I think it was just in politicians in general. I think the idea you couldn't really tell if it was either way, which I think that
Hmm.
was the point of it. And if you thought it was one way or the other, then you're probably part of the problem. If you thought that was like that was to get those Democrats in their damn voting laws,
Hmm.
or they thought it's the Republicans denying coronavirus and the climate change.
That's a good point.
So I think it was supposed to be neutral, and if you saw it as something other than neutral, you're probably the problem.
You're probably part of the problem.
For
I'm going to
sure you
say
are.
90%.
90% you're part of the problem. But
Well, not,
I thought it was a little preachy for some guy that owns a huge boat to tell me that not to look up. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, care about the environment. Yeah.
The environment, the planet's melting.
Right.
The entire
You guys
we'll
should
be
do
on it.
something about it.
Just let the whole thing melt, and then the people who can
I made a
swim
movie about
live.
it. Right.
Dude, let the thing melt, and what we're gonna kill the planet off? The planet will be fine. It will live on without us.
It'll be
So,
fine.
those that can swim will be fine, and we'll just Kevin Costner it, dude. I've seen Waterworld. I know how this works.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's I don't know. I guess it's coming. There's that
Sure.
Arctic ice shelf. It's called the Doomsday Glacier or something. Have you heard of
Oh,
that
when it
one?
breaks free or something,
Yeah. Ooh, I'm scared.
and it's gonna float out. What's it gonna
I
do?
don't fucking know,
What's it supposed to
man.
do? Is if it floats out, it melts and then it raises the water level? What's
Yeah,
the
just stay away from the beach, dude. Here's the thing: you love the beach that much, you move inland, it creates a new what beach, right?
Yeah, there's always a beach.
Yeah, there's a new beach. We need new beaches anyway. We'll be
Yeah, these
fine.
beaches are all trashed.
I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of conspiracy theories floating around here lately. Do you know Jeff Bezos built a clock inside of a mountain in Texas? Did you hear about that one?
I don't know what that even means. What are you trying to get at?
He built some giant clock that's going to last for like 10,000 years. And it's powered by the geothermal activity of the mountain of which it resides in.
Okay.
And it just ding, ding, dings. And every year it changes its ding tone. If you look it up, it's weird. It's like a big,
But
sophisticated looking clock. I don't know why he built it, but he said in an interview, he said something like, can you imagine what the people who find it are going to think, or like in the future? What does he know, Cody?
Well, every civilization goes extinct and it gets replaced by another one. So he's just pretty
So
much just
maybe
saying
he's just, yeah, rolling the
part of the
dice on
game,
it. I don't
bro.
know.
Like how many civilizations we dig up their crap and be like, "Whoa, this is what they were into." So
That's smart. I mean, that's
someone will dig us up, and then they'll be it. Who knows, my
they'll
man?
find a
Who
giant
knows?
clock inside a mountain,
Yep, and they'll think, "Who was the
and they'll
moron who
go,
made this?"
"Whoa, there
Yeah,
were aliens."
they'll probably make it like a tourist site or something. They'll probably say it's aliens that made it. Like, how do they know
Yeah,
about? They didn't know about clocks back then. They just all had these books that had no words in it. They had letters.
10,000 years. I mean, I don't know. What is this? What does this whole thing look like in 10,000 years?
Oh, huh?
You doing? How you doing over there?
I had a moment. Now what? 10,000 years. What happens?
Do what does this whole thing look like in 10,000 years? How much longer are we here? I don't think for too much longer.
How long have we been around? Like said,
Um,
Jesus what said 2,000 years ago something, and then prior to that we had what? What's the AD stuff? What does the AD go back to? 3,000 AD, 4,000? I mean, 10 grand is like, as far as the history we have in place. then that's about
Just a drop in sand, drop of sand in the
yeah.
hourglass or something.
Fart in the breeze, bro. We are a fart in the
Or the
breeze.
breeze. Yeah.
They're here and then we're
So I don't
gone.
know. I think I mean, if we were to continue to progress as is, I think everything's just gone batshit crazy here recently.
Dude,
I don't know. It's wild.
when you die, the world dies with you, my friend.
Yeah, this is true.
So
This is true. But only time will tell. Like that pun,
stitching
little
time
fun
saves
pun.
nine.
Yeah.
A
You
bird
need
in
to
the hand's
snort.
worth.
You
What, buddy?
need to crush a
No, no,
pill. You
it's good, bro. It's good. I'm doing great. Doing
spoon
great.
in a spoon in a lighter.
Oh man. Oh,
Some hot tea, perhaps. Don't fade out on me now.
no, I'm good. I think it was trying to get past my belt and it was pinching it in there.
Oh,
But yeah,
well, I
I don't
sympathize
know.
with your pain, bro.
Uh huh. I mean, listen,
We all got
pain,
a kidney stone coming. It's like part
pain.
of life.
What did Sam Elliott say? Pain don't hurt. I got
Mm.
I'm trying to do my best Sam Elliott with my mustache right now.
Yeah,
Pain
you
don't
got to.
hurt. Hmm.
Pain don't hurt,
Yeah.
but it kind of does though,
I
doesn't it?
think if you got stabbed, it would feel just like this. I'm 90% sure.
I've heard it's. I thought I had one, dude. I'm glad I didn't, but I'm sure I will. It's just a matter of time. Drink that water.
Drink
Yeah,
water and
I don't know.
lemon water.
Yeah, lemon water.
Don't
You'd
drink
think they'd have
the
stuff like that figured out
energy
by now,
drinks.
you know?
That
Like
what?
a kidney stone. I mean, they've been around for since
Yeah,
forever,
they tell
right?
you what not to do. They tell you not to drink carbonated beverages like Bangs and Monsters and all that crap. Those things give you kidney stones like crazy. And if you don't stay hydrated enough, you also get kidney stones because all that calcium that builds up in your kidneys doesn't get flushed out like it should.
No, but
So
I'm
being
saying once you was like you just
yeah
take some magic
to dissolve it,
prescription. Yeah, you'll be
they
fine.
shoot. They can do like the sonic laser. There's like a sonic. They can break it up little parts, but I don't think that worked. I figured it'd be worse because now I got like four little meteors coming through the atmosphere versus one big one. I really
I
just
don't
get it
know.
over with.
Yeah, I
Just,
guess so. Oof, that's when you pass it though. Oh man, can you get that on video?
oh, dude.
Maybe. Can you
Yeah,
try?
yeah, I'll try. But
It might be. Hey, maybe you'll pass it tonight. You'll be good by tomorrow.
yeah, hopefully that'd be rad. Man,
Yeah.
right now it's not looking so good.
Hmm. Well, you don't want to sit like this for like a week, dude.
Oh, that would be the worst. If this lasted a week, oh, I didn't know that's even possible. Is that possible? A week?
I think
I didn't
it
even
takes a
ask it.
while. I
Does
think
it?
it
I thought
takes a
it.
while for it to
Oh,
pass.
shut up! I thought it was like the next day. I thought I was already
Not.
through the. Oh, dude! I thought I was through the apex of the situation. I thought it was all
Mm-mm.
downhill from here, my friend. Bro, you're raining on my parade.
I don't know. I mean, well, maybe. Let's think positive, right?
Yeah.
You wake up tonight, you're still like kind of stoned from the pain pill. You just drop to the bathroom floor in the fetal position. You piss all over yourself. A rock, ding, 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 hits the
Ah,
floor,
dude,
and then it's over and done with.
I'm gonna make a necklace out of it. Make
Yeah,
it like a little thing.
there you go. How big do you think this thing is, realistically?
He told me how big it was. He said 3 millimeters, which that seems
No, that's
insanely
big.
large.
That's like
But
a
he said,
penny.
no, dude, that can't be 3 millimeters because he said 3 millimeters. I think is what he said. I can't remember, but he said something like that. What's 3 millimeters? What's a centimeter? 10 millimeters? This fucking metric system. A centimeter is 10,
Dude,
right?
it's going to be so small you barely even see them.
No, dude. If he said three, if a centimeter is 10, I could kind of know what a centimeter is.
Hmm.
So three, dude, that's a decent sized rock. That's like yeah, yeah. That seems like huge.
Yeah, you're thinking about it. It's getting into your head. Hey, just like Sam Elliott said, pain don't
Pain
hurt
don't hurt, bro.
something.
A lot of people have done a lot more with a lot more pain, so I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I just
Mm,
wanted to. Oh, there we go. That's the position right there. Chest out, ass back, chin
there you
tucked.
go.
Oh,
There
this is
you go.
comfortable. This is super comfortable.
All right. Well, it's probably good for you too, your posture, your spinal
Uh huh.
cord. Well, I feel
Well,
for you, Cody. I'm sorry that you
yeah.
went through that. I'm glad you shared it
Listen,
with us.
it's all right. Listen, I ain't the first, I ain't the last. It was
No.
interesting. It was good. I mean, it's interesting. It was kind of
Mm.
the driving there was just the fun part. I pass out driving from
But you
pain.
made it. You
Oh
made it
God,
home.
yeah, yeah. I made it home. Made it there. Made it home. Know why? Because I have big hairy balls. That's why.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
all it
Got
takes.
man balls.
Yeah, big droopy
So you
hairy
think
balls.
without the
What?
morphine though,
What
without the
I made?
morphine, would you made it through the morning? Or would it just been
Uh,
one hell of a day?
it would have been a horrible day.
Yeah.
I would still would have made it, but it definitely would have been. Yeah, it would
You
have not been
you
fun. It'd have
you'd
been
have
a
been
lot worse. It'd have been a
you'd
lot
have
worse.
been
I'd be
straight
like, imagine
straight
doing this.
bitch mode all day long.
Mm,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, definitely not the morphine earlier would. 'Cause when they gave me the shot, it didn't kick in instantly. It took a couple minutes, but once it did, it was like okay, this is. We went from like a 9.
They
I
gave you
got
a shot of morphine.
no, no, no. Well, into the IV bag. They shoot it into the IV drip.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, because if
You
that
must have
helped.
been. Well, the doctor told you you look like a 10, dude. It doesn't
Oh,
go higher than 10.
dude, I was in, dude. I was in pain. Oh my god, like I'm probably at like a. This is gonna pass in a second, but I'm probably like a 6.5 right now.
Are you?
Yeah,
That doesn't sound comfortable.
no, but
Oh,
like I said, I like pain in a lot of ways. Like I find pain somewhat like comical. I was laughing, but it was like, oh my god, this hurts so much. I can't believe how much this hurts.
that's that internal in your soft guts too, though. You don't want pain down there.
Oh man, yeah, it's like
Oh,
you had like the gas. You never had like you had the gas pain. I'm talking
kind of,
about.
but not really.
You never had like like an upset stomach where you got like a gas bubble that like feels super sharp. It only lasts maybe a couple seconds. It's not long.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like that, but never ending. And then sometimes it radiates down to your balls. Like
Mm.
it was all down to my nuts. It hurt. It was just everywhere. Anyway, that's it. That was my big story for the day. But
Well, it'll be an even bigger story when you pass it.
yeah, I'm waiting for
Sure,
the
it'll
thing
be a
that
good one.
I didn't even think about this lasting past tomorrow. I thought this would be I thought this was
Well,
like I thought it was on the last stop of the train.
listen, Cody, I'm no doctor myself, so
Uh-huh.
do a Google it.
Yeah, I guess it could take a while. But I figured if I stood up and like try to like
Mm.
circle it down, there's no way I could shake it to the bottom.
I
Because
don't think that's how that works.
if it's in my bladder essentially looks like a balloon that has a little funnel at the bottom that goes to my urethra.
Mm.
Uh, and the rocks in there floating around. Why wouldn't it just settle at the bottom and it should settle right in the little
Dude,
chute?
it's like a
It's not
spike
floating,
protein.
but
It's
it's not.
like a
No,
little
it's not.
COVID.
It's not floating. It's like it's a rock. It's a calcium rock, and it's gonna go right to
Yeah,
the
but it's
little.
got all these little sharp, jagged edges. So
That's
your
why it hurts.
urethra's like, well, especially your urethra's like very small,
Yes, the tiniest.
and then it just clings to all that soft tissue on the way down and gets stuck.
Oh,
That's where the pain comes
it's
from.
like you ever get like you walk out in the grass, you get those little burrs all in your
Yeah,
pants.
that's exactly
It's
what they
like
are.
that. Son of a bitch.
What does your
Ow.
wife think about it? Did she have a C-section or natural or what?
Natural. She's a natural birth, so
So she's probably laughing at you.
no, she's a good woman. She wouldn't do that. She
Okay,
felt bad.
that's
She felt bad. She said she knew if I went to the doctor, I was in pain. She knew I was in a lot of pain.
mm,
I mean, so yeah, if I'm like I gotta go, that means I am hurting. Yeah, I am
mm.
legitimately thinking my guts are gonna spill out. Anything other than that, I'm like I'll be fine. I'll pass. But
Yeah, it's extremely painful.
anywho,
So I wish you the best, though. I really do, bud.
all right, that was it, man.
All right.
All right,
What
brother.
are,
Well,
what are we into on this? I think yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Lay
all right,
down,
sounds good.
massage your belly, drink some hot tea,
Hot tea. That's it.
and paint
Yeah.
and load up on the pain pill. You might as well just take a good handful of those puppies, man. Why not? You only live
Well,
once,
yeah, bro.
bro.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking
High as a
the joke.
kite.
What's a Joker? Who's that guy? I don't want to.
Joaquin.
I don't want to walk. Not Waking Phoenix. The other guy. Heath Ledger. It.
Oh, the one who died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs are
Two.
dangerous, bro.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Well, I'll
homie.
let you go, buddy.
All right, man. Well, it was good talking with you, and then we'll do it again. What next week?
Yeah, best of luck to you tonight. And for the rest of the week, all right? You hang in there. You hang
Yeah.
tough, all right? Hey,
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. All right. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Later, buddy. Have a good night.
All
Guys.
right.
Bye, bye, guys. Later.
Later.